Hi, good night. It's cafeteria language morning to fatigable height. So I don't know. I'll see if I like it like this because I like to show my background and I don't know. So something new. Why I thought this thing was going and I'm over here giving the review all the way down and nothing has occurred. All right, so Stanbury says that her couch is still white and that's all she cares about. That was funny because I know that she really loves that B&B couch, okay? Um, Stanbury is funny to me and I'm warming up to her in certain ways because in season one, I wasn't because I kind of get like caught up in the black versus white and the words you're supposed to say and what you're not supposed to say and how it goes when it comes to Bravo because as there is a thing with Bravo with them, and certain things that occur and then I get caught up in it over there on Twitter and instead of like doing my video and like staying neutral because I do be trying to stay neutral now, y'all. I do be trying to stay neutral most of the time. Okay, I can't help it liking who I like, and I can't help. I can only talk about what I see. I can't talk about what I don't see because I don't know nothing else. Um, so with Stanbury, I'm warming up to her. I'm warming up. I'm literally laughing in her scenes. So the first scene with her and Sergio was really funny because she says Sergio goes to the loo with her. Sergio needs to step to the side for a minute and let Stanbury be the housewife for real though, Um, but Sergio don't care. Sergio doesn't care, and he's gonna continue to do whatever he wants to do. Which okay, whatever. Um, Stanbury says she now has to. She says that Taline, Rafi, and Brooke should have kept their argument for the next day, which is right. And she also said that now she has to go to Bali with these crazy people. So this is really not Stanbury's demographic, and this is not her demographic when it comes to a group of friends. So this lady is like out here a fish in water, but she's trying. So I'm trying to see how it's gonna work out. She's trying to play the game the way they are playing the game, and so she's trying to find her way. Which okay, with that part, no problem. Rafi and Taline in the next scene. So Rafi says that yes, Taline was a little bit tipsy, and so he understood where the situation went left. So I love him taking accountability for that, and I love how he allowed her to take accountability for that. Now I understand because Taline is saying that her and Brooks have been friends for 10 years, but they haven't been friends like with a group of girls. They've only been friends like in a bubble by themselves, going out, doing whatever they do, whatever. And so it's like she's never seen this side of Brooks before. But I'm like, sis, you've come to the events, you've been on set, you know what it's like. And if me and you is friends, we've been friends for 10 years, you gonna know how I feel about my other friends. Because I'm gonna be like, girl, let me tell you what happened with this girl. We do that as friends. Listen, something like hello, so and so did so and so, and I can't believe so and so, but this is how I feel about whatever. So I feel like she know low key what is happening, and she decided that she's not going to stand with Brooks because she kind of, to me, she threw Brooks under the bus when she started talking about you're trying to give me preconceived notions and you're trying to tell me like how I should think or feel about the other girls. That's throwing her under the bus because you already knew how she felt. So coming in, yes, you could stand up and be your own person, but you already knew. So you begged to be on the show, so you could do what? I don't understand. Like, come be my friend and have my back, or come and have your own agenda and further that agenda by running into Stanbury. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So now we're at the airport. So the airport scene is really cute because first of all, Lisa is looking good in her braids. I really love that look on her. I don't really remember what she wore for the airport scene. I have to take a look at that. Ayan came in with her couture meets streetwear, and I loved it because that was like, okay, her couture meets streetwear was like, oh, okay, her couture on the bottom, streetwear on the top. She could have came full couture in a tulle dress with a train that was coming from her head to her toe, because we now know that she loves trains because we've seen her with trains a couple times, so we know that that's one of her themes. And we also know that. Um, so for Ayan's outfit, I'm gonna give it 5 stars because I'm loving it, and I would definitely wear that. Um, Low key, the skirt reminds me of something that I've worn before, so like, yeah, I'm attracted to it. I love Ayan's fashion, so I'm always gonna give her 5 stars. Okay. Now, Sergio has come to the airport too for some reason. I don't know why. Sarah's outfit for the airport scene is, Sarah has been bringing the fashions from the other day because she was more low key last season with her dressing. This season she's doing more like labels, and showing her brands and showing her fashion sense and all of that. I don't know if it's really fashion, but she had on her full Gucci outfit with her Gucci tote bag. Get it right, okay? In addition to that, Saba had on a pajama set, and Taline was dressed down, and I think Lisa was a little bit dressed down too. I don't remember. But in addition to that, so that scene, Stanbury was dressed down. Like, they know that they're traveling, it's gonna be all night, and nobody's gonna dress up like that for a trip to Bali. Okay. Now, Sergio came with Stanbury to the airport. I literally thought that he was going to go on the plane with them. I'm like, I'm with Ayan. I'm like, what? Where is he going? Like, Sergio, no. We need a moment. We're gonna need a moment. Okay, just us, the girls. Okay, you cannot be with the girls all the time. Okay. Sergio said he's going somewhere else. He's going out to Italy. Nice. All right. Now, Sergio gifts Stanbury a poster picture of himself for her to take to Bali with her. So Sergio is making sure that this picture is gonna go to Bali. It's like we have Sergio. We arrive in Bali and we're looking, and it's this big picture of Sergio in the back of the car that we're traveling in. It's like Sergio is sitting there with us. Okay. Now that's epic. Sarah. Now we get to Dubai and it's our first evening, and I'm seeing Sarah Al-Modani in a purple couture dress. What? To fashion couture. I'm like, Sarah, it's taking my breath away. Now, I'm in love with it. As you know, purple is my color. You know I have colors. So I love color. But I love purple. And I was like, thank you, Sarah. So Ayan talking about Antarctica is funny. Now we can't find Brooks. She's saying if Brooks was sold, did somebody kill Brooks, sell her for her organs? Organs are expensive, and melanin of black people is expensive, so the organs are expensive. But shit, Ayan is a conspiracy theorist. Me and she could talk. I actually now, so we are at dinner. They had the dinner. It was a good, conversation. It was nice, little cute key for dinner. Sarah looks good. I think that's where Lisa had on her green dress, couture dress, really nice with like cutouts and stuff. And like Ayan came in with this regal looking train with a headpiece, and it was like pink, and then she had on her sequin outfit, so that was really beautiful. Saba, I think Saba had on a black dress, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know what Stanbury was wearing at that time, but they're fashion. So this part I wanted to touch on a little bit. So the dinner scene ended, and every first night in Bali, dinner scene ended, still no Brooks, and so the ladies went back to the room, and they're like, the suites or wherever, and they're like enjoying themselves, having fun, whatever. And in comes the doorbell rings, and we're like, well, who is it? First of all, and I don't know. She was, I'm not gonna say drunk. I'm not gonna say nobody else drunk. She was feeling nice. She was lit, and so she ended up doing a lot of antics. She wilding out, having fun, whatever. And so the doorbell rings, and everybody's like, well, who's that? Like, what's going on? And so after the doorbell rings, they open up the doorbell. They open up the door, and in comes Brooks. Brooks is wearing a two-piece outfit. And when Brooks walked in, I was like, ooh la la, because she had on a two-piece outfit. It looks like it might be Versace. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm living for the outfit. I lived, I gagged, I died. It was bringing me. Because not only do I love a great two-piece, like when I start, because I'm going to start doing my fashion review posts on outfits that I wear as well. Most of the time when I'm going out is usually a two-piece. Like a one-piece, yes, but a two-piece is everything to me. Like, I just love something about that. And so her outfit was everything to me. And anything Versace, I am like, love, love, love. If it's the print of Versace is what I love. It's not even about the name of the clothing. It's more about what is that print. I love prints. So that's something that I was like totally, I was actually very much turned all the way on by Brooke's outfit. So I'm gonna give Brooke's outfit for the first dinner night scene, for the first night in Bali, 5 stars. And I'm gonna post a small clip of her outfit so you can see, because this is literally something I would put on right now. I also love Sarah's dress for the first night dinner scene. I spent a good half an hour trying to figure out what is Sarah wearing. I'm seeing the logo, I'm seeing the words ICTOR, Ictor, and that's it. So I'm online, I'm like, Ictor clothing. I'm like, the only thing I'm seeing with a clothing brand with that name is Victor Clothing. I don't know what that is, and I don't think that's what it is either. Sarah, what are you wearing? That white dress? Was it somebody at the door? Close the door for me. What is that white dress that you're wearing, Sarah, with the logo on the neck? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I have questions. You leaving? I'm not gonna be too long.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's like 5 minutes.
That's fine. Give me about 5 minutes. So love you. So I'm really trying to figure that out. I'd like to see what other pieces that clothing brand offers, and it looks a little bit, because low-key Sarah is bringing a different fashion this year. Last year her fashion was more understated elegance. Like, it's still like understated elegance, like, her pieces are like quality, but you don't know like what is it, right? That's why the Gucci suit was so cute, because I don't see Sarah as a loud labels person. So I'm not sure, but I definitely want to know. All right. When they're walking in, right? So for me, for Dubai and any Housewives that I watch, like, I would love to see, like, as they're coming in, like, they gave us a clip of the ladies leaving from the house to the car when they were going on the day trip to the catamarans, and you could see a couple of pieces out, people's outfits, but you didn't really see everybody's. And for me, like, I would love like a quick like profile, like, so I can see, like, it's a statement, like when they, especially if the outfit is like bomb, like I want to see that. I want to see it. I want to know exactly what they have on, like, right? Like a OOTN or OOTD, like I want to know what is the cast member wearing. Like, that's something that I love. So like a full figure close-up of the ladies as they are coming on scene for the different events. Like, I'm gonna shoot my shot and wonder if Bravo could give us that. So Talene's outfit for the catamaran scene, saying body yada yada, the entire outfit is a check. When we passed, it was so quick walking to the car. Yeah, we see her on the boat, but I was like, when I seen her walking from the car, from the house to the car with the group of ladies, I had to rewind. I was like, who is that? And like, it's so quick that you couldn't, really tell who. So when I was like, oh my God, rewind that right quick. Let me see what is going on. So I went back. I looked at Talene's outfit. It's a check. That was my favorite outfit for the catamaran scene, like the boat scene, whatever. Her two-piece blue outfit is everything. And then Ayan, I love Ayan's outfit. It was just too much for the boat scene. Not Ayan having two outfits. I mean, Ayan remind me of me, right? Not two different outfits for being on one boat in a space of a couple hours. Yes, Ayan, you did that. I love the white, but I love the teal as well. I love the bathing suit of the teal with the chain straps of that bathing suit. Teal is also one of my favorite colors. So I go through periods and phases of favorite colors, and for a long time, teal was one of my favorite. As you can see, I do love like a green, like a good green. Like, that's just my thing. So love that. Also gonna give that 5 stars. I don't know if I love the cover up like that, but I love the outfit, and I love the uniqueness of the piece, the bathing suit itself. Ayan's confessional about not wanting to be out in the deep waters because she don't want no gin, which a duppy, ghost, mermaid, whatever, for come fear, because she said that you can't see them and they seduce you or they kill you. Either they seduce you and then they kill you, or they sleep with you, and she don't plan to be seduced or killed. Hey, look, I'm with you right there. All right. I also want to touch on really quickly about Brooke. So there are 2 things that I said that I wanted to discuss on this review, because I went on I scrolled in and I seen a post from Brooks where Brooks she quoted a post where somebody responded to Stanbury's comment saying that Brooks is miserable and making everybody's life miserable, and the person was talking about Brooks. So I decided I wanted to go ahead and address that. So I wanted to address the fact that I had done my videos, even from last year. I think I was saying that Brooks is drunk. My first video, this review, was like, Brooks is still drunk, whatever. And so I had to like address myself, because when the person responded to Stanbury's post, they were like, Brooks is miserable and that's why she's an alcoholic and always numbing. I don't agree with that. And I was gonna comment on the post that Brooks had posted, but I didn't. I said that I would address it on my video. So that's something that I'm gonna touch on now as well, because I definitely want to address what I have been doing, what I've done, and how take accountability for furthering that narrative, which is something that I feel like I did. As I said, I was going to comment on her post, but I didn't, because I'm just like, I don't, so I went back for myself, and I went into the last week's scene and the episode, and to kind of get an idea of what really occurred. I don't know, because other people have said a comment on the post. Well, so Brooke shared that post. She quoted that post saying that in her normal day-to-day life, she's not a drinker. She's not drinking, and she's running her business or whatever. And she's like, it's crazy how people are always like saying I'm drunk. She's like, I'm not going along with that. I've been going along with it because, you know, it's like funny. People are making it funny, but it's, you know, editing. And I was gonna comment on it because I was gonna say, like, really and truly, I think I have her, and not that I think I have myself fell into further in that narrative because it's kind of like what it seemed like. Um, However, I don't know how scenes are set up. I don't know how it works or how it goes or what production does or whatever. But with me, I didn't make the comment because I was gonna comment on her post and tell her there and then that I apologize for that because I don't think that she's an alcoholic because I've never seen her really. I don't think so. I don't recall everything in season one, but I do think that she seems a little drunk sometimes, and so I know I have said that as an observation. Um, but I don't think she's an alcoholic because I've never seen her falling down drunk. I've never seen her sloppy drunk. I've never seen her, doing certain things. And so therefore, it's just the appearance of like slurring and having the drink and seeming like you're drinking all the time. Not uh, every day in every scene, because on a regular scene, and so it's only in the epic scene of the night, it seems like I wondered if she would take a drink to go film with all the ladies just to like build up like whatever got to go on over here. Like, let me go over here because if I'm going out or if I'm doing something, I might take a drink because I just want to, like, depends on who I'm going to be around or where I'm going to be. I might want to have a little drink so that I can have a little mellow vibe or whatever. Or maybe I need a little more, excited vibe, whatever. So I don't know. And then when, you may have taken a drink, and then when you get there, you drink more. And then, so then after a while, it becomes like maybe, you're, a little bit intoxicated. However, alcoholic, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I've ever said that. And I've also asked last week on my video, like, drop down in the comment, come into the comment section. I tell me come into the comment section. Sometimes I don't watch the comment section, but me would talk to the comment section, all right? I want to know if people think she was always drunk or whatever. So know this thing. No, not to say that have anything to do with me, but I know I did that, right? So the person that I am, I went back to last week's episode, episode 6, and I think it was 6. Yeah, I did 1 to 6, and then last week was 7, episode 7. So I went back to 7 and I watched it again after the post, and she really never seemed, she wasn't drunk throughout the whole show. She had a drink with Lisa and Sarah. She wasn't drunk. She had another scene. She wasn't drunk. At the party, which is Stanbury's housewarming, it seems like she kept, like, she was drinking. I don't know if they were giving her, like, this was the same drink, and then she asked for a drink, and she's like, I'm gonna need another drink, and whatever. So, and then her attitude and her behavior, I thought she was drunk. So I'm questioning myself. I'm like, I don't know if she's really drunk. I know that I don't know nothing about, I don't know. So I wanted to come again and on here for this review, and I made sure that I watched this episode, and I'm looking for, is she drunk? Does she seem drunk? Like, what's going on? And she didn't seem drunk the last time. She just seemed like, I don't know. She was like fake. The way how she was acting to me, I thought she was drunk because you not go to people's yard and they having big get together, and then have one bag of white people there, and you black, and they have like 3-4 black people there in it, and then like You know, you, the black people, tearing up the party and making it into a spectacle. Like, who does that? Like, would have, you know, in them sober mind. So to me, I'm like, okay, she must never, she have a drink or two, because the way she talking under her breath, talking about fake, and pushing it up, pushing that, you know, pushing the buttons on Tali, which Tali says Brooks knows the buttons to push. She was pushing the buttons, and you know, I'm like, okay, she got to be drunk. Like, this is just like what, and I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that, seen that, whatever, I don't know, but it seemed like that. So I made that comment. I'm saying I don't know nothing about Brooks. I apologize to Brooks if I further the narrative that she was drunk, and that she is drunk, or she is drunk. I wanted to chalk it up to drunk behavior, because I didn't think this was like normal behavior. Some of the things that she does, and it's not big things, like she's not throwing bottles. She's not, like, you know what I mean. So like, I want to say that here publicly. I didn't go on her post because I I was gonna make the post, and I was just like, because I've commented on her stuff, and she doesn't respond. You know, she doesn't have to. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't know. I've said when I do my video, I'll talk about it. It's two things I want to talk about. Two things that I want to talk about. This is the first thing, and I'm like, you know what? Let me address this or whatever. And on my video, when I'm doing my review, let me address this and make sure that I say that I apologize for that if I further that narrative, or if I make it look like she's a drunk and an alcoholic, because I really don't think she's an alcoholic, even if she's drunk. Because if I go party, I probably don't be drunk. Because when I start to drink, I don't got, like, I'm having fun. So I don't know if to say like she's a person that's like out there like dropping herself and, you know, like all over vomiting, like that kind of drunk. No. So an alcoholic, I don't know. I haven't seen her. I don't know. I think it seems like she does bring her bottle. I don't know. I can't remember. So I would have to go back to season 1 and watch it again to see like what my take was. I don't know if because we had like a little negative interaction, maybe I'm looking at it negatively and maybe I'm responding like that. So I had to check myself, and I'm checking myself. So I do want to apologize wholeheartedly if I have furthered that narrative, which is not true. If it's not true, and I want to say that publicly here. I also want to address Stanbury, because also on my last video, she didn't say anything or do anything, but I do want to address it because I spoke about her weight loss and stuff, and I thought about it like through the week, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to be like body shaming and stuff like that. I did say that I don't know if she's on a Ozempic, and you know, she's really slim and so on and stuff like that. So I don't want to further a narrative or anything like that. She's really small to me. I don't know why. Sometimes people have medical conditions. Like I have Graves' disease. Sometimes my weight goes up and my weight comes down. Sometimes I'm super skinny, and I feel like people, my friend told me the other day, she was like, oh, when I seen you put on back your weight, I was like, oh, Mona look good. You know, this is like, Mona looks healthy. And I'm like, okay, so when I was slim, you didn't think I was looking healthy? Like, what do you mean? Because like, I'm like, I don't know, like, but I understand, because like when I'm slim, because of the Graves' disease, apparently that's not the only person that it seemed like too, because they were discussing it with what's her name, Celine's parents were discussing that. Celine's mom asked if it was before, post drink or pre drink. You know, they've said that, but I don't know if it's like other people saying it and then now they're making a narrative. So I feel like, so I went onto Twitter, and she posted, somebody posted something about Brooks, saying that Stanbury said that Brooks is miserable, and that's the reason why she's always, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie on Stanbury right now. Somebody said whatever they said about, Stanbury said what she said about Brooks, and another person, regular viewer like me, said Brooks is miserable, and that's why she's always drunk, because she's numbing and or something, and she's an alcoholic and she's always numbing. I was gonna comment on the post, well, so Brooks shared that post, she quoted that post saying that in her normal day-to-day life, she's not a drinker, she's not drinking, and she's running her business or whatever. And she's like, it's crazy how people are always like saying I'm drunk. She's like, I'm not going along with that. I've been going along with it because, you know, it's like funny. People are making it funny, but it's, you know, editing. And I was gonna comment on it because I was gonna say, like, really and truly, I think I have her, and not that I think I have myself fell into further in that narrative because it's kind of like what it seemed like. Um, However, I don't know how scenes are set up. I don't know how it works or how it goes or what production does or whatever. But with me, I didn't make the comment because I was gonna comment on her post and tell her there and then that I apologize for that because I don't think that she's an alcoholic because I've never seen her really. I don't think so. I don't recall everything in season one, but I do think that she seems a little drunk sometimes, and so I know I have said that um, as an observation. Um, but I don't think she's an alcoholic because I've never seen her falling down drunk. I've never seen her sloppy drunk. I've never seen her, doing certain things. And so therefore, it's just the appearance of like slurring and having the drink and seeming like you're drinking all the time. Not uh, every day in every scene, because on a regular scene, and so it's only in the epic scene of the night, it seems like I wondered if she would take a drink to go film with all the ladies just to like build up like whatever got to go on over here. Like, let me go over here because if I'm going out or if I'm doing something, I might take a drink because I just want to, like, depends on who I'm going to be around or where I'm going to be. I might want to have a little drink so that I can have a little mellow vibe or whatever. Or maybe I need a little more, excited vibe, whatever. So I don't know. And then when, you may have taken a drink, and then when you get there, you drink more. And then, so then after a while, it becomes like maybe, you're, a little bit intoxicated. However, alcoholic, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I've ever said that. And I've also asked last week on my video, like, drop down in the comment, come into the comment section. I tell me come into the comment section. Sometimes I don't watch the comment section, but me would talk to the comment section, alright? I want to know if people think she was always drunk or whatever. So know this thing. No, not to say that have anything to do with me, but I know I did that, right? So the person that I am, I went back to last week's episode, episode 6, and I think it was 6. Yeah, I did 1 to 6, and then last week was 7, episode 7. So I went back to 7 and I watched it again after the post, and she really never seemed, she wasn't drunk throughout the whole show. She had a drink with Lisa and Sarah. She wasn't drunk. She had another scene. She wasn't drunk. At the party, which is Stanbury's housewarming, it seems like she kept, like, she was drinking. I don't know if they were giving her, like, this was the same drink, and then she asked for a drink, and she's like, I'm gonna need another drink, and whatever. So, and then her attitude and her behavior, I thought she was drunk. So I'm questioning myself. I'm like, I don't know if she's really drunk. I know that I don't know nothing about, I don't know. So I wanted to come again and on here for this review, and I made sure that I watched this episode, and I'm looking for, is she drunk? Does she seem drunk? Like, what's going on? And she didn't seem drunk the last time. She just seemed like, I don't know. She was like fake. The way how she was acting to me, I thought she was drunk because you not go to people's yard and they having big get together, and then have one bag of white people there, and you black, and they have like 3-4 black people there in it, and then like, you the black people tearing up the party and making it into a spectacle. Like, who does that? Like, would have, in them sober mind. So to me, I'm like, okay, she must never, she have a drink or two, because the way she talking under her breath, talking about fake, and pushing it up, pushing that little, pushing the buttons on Tali, which Tali says Brooks knows the buttons to push. She was pushing the buttons, and I'm like, okay, she got to be drunk. Like, this is just like what, and I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that, seen that, whatever, I don't know, but it seemed like that. So I made that comment. I'm saying I don't know nothing about Brooks. I apologize to Brooks if I further the narrative that she was drunk, and that she is drunk, or she is drunk. I wanted to chalk it up to drunk behavior, because I didn't think this was like normal behavior. Some of the things that she does, and it's not big things, like she's not throwing bottles. She's not, like, you know what I mean. So like, I want to say that here publicly. I didn't go on her post because I was gonna make the post, and I was just like, because I've commented on her stuff, and she doesn't respond. She doesn't have to. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't know. I said when I do my video, I'll talk about it. It's two things I want to talk about. Two things that I want to talk about. This is the first thing, and I'm like, you know what? Let me address this or whatever. And on my video, when I'm doing my review, let me address this and make sure that I say that I apologize for that if I further that narrative, or if I make it look like she's a drunk and an alcoholic, because I really don't think she's an alcoholic, even if she's drunk. Because if I go party, I probably don't be drunk. Because when I start to drink, I don't got, like, I'm having fun. So I don't know if to say like she's a person that's like out there like dropping herself, like all over, vomiting, like that kind of drunk. No. So an alcoholic, I don't know. I haven't seen her. I don't know. I think it seems like she does bring her bottle. I don't know. I can't remember. So I would have to go back to season 1 and watch it again to see like what my take was. I don't know if because we had like a little negative interaction, maybe I'm looking at it negatively and maybe I'm responding like that. So I had to check myself, and I'm checking myself. So I do want to apologize wholeheartedly if I have furthered that narrative, which is not true, if it's not true. And I want to say that publicly here. I also want to address Stanbury, because also on my last video, she didn't say anything or do anything, but I do want to address it because I spoke about her weight loss and stuff. And I thought about it like through the week, and I'm like, I don't want to be like body shaming and stuff like that. I did say that I don't know if she's on a Ozempic, and she's really slim and so on and stuff like that. So I don't want to further a narrative or anything like that. She's really small to me. I don't know why. Sometimes people have medical conditions. Like I have Graves' disease. Sometimes my weight goes up and my weight comes down. Sometimes I'm super skinny, and I feel like people. My friend told me the other day, she was like, oh, when I seen you put on back your weight, I was like, oh, Mona look good. This is like, Mona looks healthy. And I'm like, okay, so when I was slim, you didn't think I was looking healthy? Like, what do you mean? Because like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, but I understand, because like when I'm slim, because of the, right. So with Stanbury, yeah. So, because with my Graves' disease, like, they have makes my eyes sunken like this. And I just went to the doctor, like, this week also, because I'm going back to my hectic schedule soon. And I want to make sure that I do all of the things that I'm supposed to do. So me and Papa been doing, all the things we're supposed to do. So we did our tests and stuff to see what the thyroid is doing. And so sometimes I'm hyperactive, and that's the Graves' disease. And then sometimes I'm sometimes I'm not hyperactive, hyperthyroid, and sometimes I'm hypothyroid. When it's hyperthyroid, my thyroid is working overtime, my metabolism is working overtime, and I am really like moving around, and I'm losing weight, like, well, sweating, and like it's a lot. And but when I lose weight, my eyes get really sunken, like more than now. It's like I look healthier now, because my face itself looks sucked out, and I look real, just like to people, to me myself. My eyes is always a problem to me, regardless if I'm slim, I'm fat, or whatever. Like my eyes, this right here, it's a problem to me. Um, so we're looking forward to move like going to yeah. So I'm waiting for my results to see how we gonna handle these because at some point in time, that I got to get that away. So let me go through this little journey. We'll talk about that as we go. Like I'll probably drop it in a review or I'll do a little video for it by itself, talking about like the thyroid and the different things that you experience with it and what my experience is. The last time I went and they did all the workup, like it wasn't hypo or hyper, it was okay. And I think that's the reason why I am put on the weight, because I stopped moving. So when I lost my daughter, I stopped moving. Like I just sat down and just like I just eat and sit down. Like that's it. I don't go anywhere like that. I don't do anything like that. And so I put on weight. And so now we're gonna have to like figure it out because like, and I don't take the medication. And don't tell my doctor. But let's see what it do. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, I'm taking it serious now because I lost my daughter and I know I need to be here for my kids. So this is something that I'm really working on. So with all of that, right? You don't know my business, but you know that I put on weight, and you know that I lose weight, or people in my life, they see me lose weight and worried about me, like, oh, is she okay? She's mad slim, whatever. And then you see me put on weight and you're like, oh, okay, yes, she healthy, what she all right. So people don't know. So because of that, I think in myself and I'm like, you know what? I don't know what Stanbury is going through. I don't know what, I don't know. And so therefore, it's not my place. Making an observation because it's like for me, I'm doing a review for a Real Housewives show or for the Real Housewives of Bravo. It gets really technical when it starts to get like when I go to Twitter, it's like too technical for me because I didn't get up and say I want to do a YouTube or I want to do reviews to be nasty or mean to people. That's really not me. I can be nasty and mean. I'm not going to pretend that I don't have it in me. But my desire is not really to do that. I don't want to argue and curse with people. But if it like something like Alexa play Cranium draw me out. Like if it's something that's gonna draw me out, it might draw me out. And the reason is because I'm a human being. And it's not every day. I'm not no angel and I'm not a saint. So it's not every day somebody gonna push a button and I'm gonna be like, oh, hey Kiko who. No, that's not really me. But I purpose in myself, my spirit and my heart to like be better. Like do better, be better, and try to be a nice person. Especially when it comes to like blogging within my videos and stuff like that. Because if you notice, I'm not cursing nobody. I am not coming against anybody. I really want to talk about the good. People don't want that. People don't want to hear that. People want to hear mix up and put people down and all this stuff. So but really, that's not me. I want to talk about your fashion. I want to talk about, your opulence. I want to talk about the good things. And I want to go back and forth with people about it because I can't really be a fan because I don't have that thing in me to idolize people. I'm a spiritual person. Like, that's my makeup. It's more spiritual. It's not within the natural realm with people to be, like, going, like, with what they talk. Like, I don't care. I just don't care. Like, I don't care. How about that? I don't care. So, like, So certain things I don't want it to be. So me personally today on this review, episode 8 of The Real Housewives of Dubai, voice note gate. I definitely want to say that I apologize to Stanbury for the comments that I made about her weight and telling her that she needs to put on weight and if she's on Ozempic she needs to stop and this, that, and third. That's not my business. So I could mind my business with that. However, it's on my TV, so I watch it, and this was my thought, and I brought it out. And I am like pulling myself in, thinking about what I'm gonna say. Because even when I said it, I wasn't trying to be nasty. Because I want people to be healthy, and I want people to be okay, and I want people to be all right. So it's not for me to be like, oh, look punchy or shit this and that. No, like. Really worried about a lot of celebrities that are literally on the Ozempic, you know what I mean, and I like other things, and I like worry like for them, don't know them in real life, cannot stand them I idolize them too much. Um, but I still want to say that I apologized about that. Bottom line. And I apologize about Brooks and the drunk narrative. I don't think Brooks, she's not doing me. It's okay. Um, it's fine. I'm not gonna make it deter me from like doing the reviews because I'm not really doing it. I don't do it for her. I don't know her, so I'm still gonna do it because I like the show. When I'm doing my review, I'm doing my review as if I'm watching. Um, the other day I was watching this show on Netflix. I wanted to do a review about it too because this is me. I was watching this show, this series, and you know I don't really like series like that. I don't watch series because I don't want to get involved. But Netflix got me watching some series in my little spare time sometime, just to bring my head down. And I'm gonna do a review on it. What else? The it was this it was some kind of Asian cloud moon whatever. When I remember, I tell you. And I'm gonna just find it and do the review since I'm talking about it. When I'm reviewing the Housewives, I'm reviewing it like it's a show to me. Even though it's supposed to be, even though it's like reality TV, so it's like people's lives, I don't really want to look at it as that. I want to look at it as it being a show. And so, and maybe I don't belong on Twitter because it's like really personal over there. And people are really like, this is their life. And I don't want to be caught up in certain things. I stopped talking because I talk that buffale. I don't want a buffale. I just want to just mind my business. Oh. So I just go. I will give a little comment here or there. I'm still talking my buffale, but I feel like it's a more toned down manner. Like I'll ask a question, like, is this like real? Stuff like that. Because sometimes you see things and you're just like, you have no, like you want to say something, right? It may come across rude to people. I'm not always going to be sweet and nice, and I'm not always going to come across like ice cream and cupcake to people. But I do want to say the things that I've said tonight about those two people. So yeah, that was it. Now, so they had a moment, right? So Brooke's not ready for take on Taline right now because that's a little bit more personal and them need like a little one-on-one instead of like right this and the stuff it eats. Come here, prepare. Bring me some ice and a bottle of water.
Ice?
Yes, here. You could use this cup.
No, I'm just gonna bring it to
you. No, because I'm doing my video.
Oh.
Yes. Come, close my door. Love you. So, no. So, what's your name? Brooks never want have no one-on-one with Taline. She want to have the one-on-one with Stanbury because, whatever she and Stanbury been having, it's been a little personal. They want to bury the hatchet, whatever. I don't know. So, Taline, Brooks is like, oh, we're having this conversation. She's like, I've been working on my healing. Stanbury's like, I think you need to stop the healing. What? She said the healing is making it worse for everybody. Like, all you're doing is traumatizing us. Like, you're healing, but you're putting the trauma on us. Like, you're deflecting. I think Stanbury can come off a little insensitive at times. And I don't know if she understands how much. But then at the same time, I don't know how she feels for the reaction that she's getting from Brooks. Brooks calling her a see you next Tuesday is not really that big to me, but maybe it's big in her culture, wherever she comes from or whatever. So maybe that's the reason why it's a thing. But for like me, I'm not seeing why. Drink some water. This is my Wildin' Out cup, my baby. They had Wildin' Out at her school, and she went on stage and they had this little thing. I might post a clip, I might not, because I'm not really putting her in the. I want her to just smooth sailing with no vibes, not energy, coming in a fair direction. And she don't want to do like she's so low key. She's just so, she's a low key girl, so she doesn't want to be like in nothing. But she loves me so much, and I love her so much. I love my kids so much. So she won this little. They gave her this Wild 'N Out cup for being on Wild 'N Out, and she brought to come home from school for me. Like that's the type of stuff that she does. I love her so much. So yeah, this is my little thing. Cause I didn't use it for like 6 months. She's like, Mom, you put my cup in the club. She got me this beautiful little teacup. I'm gonna bring it out too, cause she for my show. She's like, you need to have, little stuff. So she's always thinking about me, like, that she knows I want to do my content and I want to get things like this and I want to get things like that. So she's always like thinking little things for me, and I love that for her, and I love it for me. So Stanbury and Brooks now they having this conversation. I don't think Stanbury understands how insensitive she may come across. I don't know if she really understands like her sarcasm sometimes might be a little bit painful for others. I don't know what is a true relationship. Where's the ice and a bottle of water? Close my door. He's just playing with his games on his iPad. He don't want to be bothered. He's getting to be somebody else. We'll talk about that later. Like he's 8 now, and he's like a man, and he's like telling me like, oh, it's actually like this, and they literally did that, and da 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 da. And I'm like, he's not a baby anymore. He's not my baby anymore. I don't know how to handle that. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
Comment.
Huh?
I said comment.
You said what? Come what? What you said? I don't know what you want to say. And him gone and him not come back because him don't want to hear me say neither. Anyway, so no sir. Anyway. Papa? Anyway, so these people, they had this moment, right? And so like what's in my cup stays in my cup. What's in my cup stays in my cup, and my drink stays in my cup. Now, I'm trying to figure this out because this was a gift, and I'm trying to figure out because everybody knows there's a certain wine that I love. Okay, not a wino, but I do occasionally will have a little sip. According to my mood. Earlier today, I was doing my videos, and I said we were drinking water, and we were having coffee, and we were having tea, and I wanted to have a drink later. So this, I don't know what it's like. If this is gonna need a corkscrew, I'm not in the mood for it right now. I was trying to find it before, and if it needs a corkscrew, I'm sorry, I am not. It's not gonna happen. But this is a gift for me that I received, and anybody knows I love Bartenura. If it's not Bartenura, I don't know. It's not expensive, but it's Moscato, and I love a Moscato, and I love a sweet wine. So this is my favorite. Usually I drink the blue one. I tried the magenta the other day, and it was really good. I've also had the sweet wine one. I think it's called sweet rosé or something. I don't know. I'm gonna give you the rundown in the list, but this one is the sparkling Moscato rosé. Right, it's the gift that I received. I got this for my birthday, and I've been saving it for a special occasion. I did want to bring out the Bartenura tonight because I do want to have a drink. If this needs a corkscrew, I'm not having a drink. I will be drinking water. So anyway, Stanbury and Brooks, they have this conversation. Stanbury's like, yeah, you're not doing what you need to be doing, and it's not working for us, and you're making it bad for everybody, and you're putting all your problems on people, and so on and so forth. So that wasn't nice. And then I don't understand her. She's kind of not kind of was very insensitive of her. Tell the truth and shame the devil, girl. So that wasn't nice. Me never too like that myself. Me turn my head and wonder where the hell I going for she. All right. And not to mention this, let me tell you the truth about the Bartenura too. You know, say, me and my friend upon the phone the other day, one of my friend, and him said to me, say, I'm going to buy some wine. And I said to him, say, that not bad. So I said, check out this one. Cause I'm saying, like, you know, have a little glass of wine. So I said, check out the Bartenura. I'm going to make him go buy the blue buckle, which is my standard favorite of the Bartenura. I'm going to always have one in my house. I have a couple bottles of Bartenura in my house currently and presently, because this is something that I love and like. So he's like, yeah, you know, oh, wait, I'm not even opening it. This thing, you know what? It's just, you know what? That why that one by itself. Me just take off the top off it. Maybe it will come off for the top. Anyway, let's do a taste test. Of course, I'm drinking it in my Wild and Out cup. Because if somebody watches on it, no, say me, no. Anyways, very nice. Very nice wine. I love it. I'm dying for it. It's smooth. It's sweet. I like ice in everything, so I'm gonna have ice in my wine. It's really good. I am loving it. It tastes nice. It's Bartenura. Check it out. Anyway, so very insensitive. Whatever. No. Stanbury and Brooks decided that they might have a conversation for bury the attribute or whatever is going on and stuff. So they having this conversation at the dinner. A conversation on the boat, yacht, whatever. Was okay, it ended. Now we're at dinner. They're talking about the situation and stuff. Sarah jumps in because Brooks is saying, like, you know, Stanbury didn't appreciate the fact that she, you know, is doing her healing and on her healing journey and all of that, and what she said. And Sarah's like, you know, you should get to know the new her and this and that, because, you know, Sarah have a problem with Stanbury for some, I don't remember why, but I got to figure it out because everybody's coming for Stanbury this season. So it's like, who's not coming for her is trying to be with her. So I'm so confused. The lines are clearly drawn and it's right down the middle, right? No, man. Every day I really get trouble. But not like, so, wait, God know, but I'm even with the, so you know, say, when them end up at the dinner now and, what's your name? Stanbury and Sarah going back and forth on this energy, like, oh, you know, you don't listen, and oh no, you misunderstand, and all this stuff. So Stanbury's like, oh, she tried it. She's like, oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about how you don't take accountability for whatever. So Sarah and Lisa chat. So through Sarah and Lisa chat, them decides that they talking about this incident that happened at Stanbury's with Talene and Brooks. So they're talking about the whole fact allegedly that, you know, Rafi got into it or whatever. He was supposed to stay out, and Talene wasn't supposed to ask Brooks if she have a husband and all this other stuff. So that's a problem. Anyway, long story short, Sarah said, even if you're not a fan of Brooks, like, it's not right. So right is right and wrong is wrong. And then she's like, oh, you know, I'm not really a fan of hers either. So we don't know if she's talking about Brooks or if she's talking about Talene. So that brought about some confusion. There's confusion now between Lisa and Ayan, because Ayan betrayed Lisa's trust by bringing the voice note to Stanbury and Talene. And Stanbury has betrayed Ayan's trust by bringing up the voice note in the manner that she did. And in addition to that, putting Ayan's feet to the fire and calling her to what she has done. So at the end of the day, it was really weird. So now we're like, oh, okay. So Ayan says she's not gonna to Stanbury, it's done. I'm done with you. Lisa says to Ayan, I can't trust you, and you know, all this other stuff. So now Ayan, Lisa is handling the situation as she would as a normal in a normal way, and Ayan is upset. Um, so Ayan and Lisa are gonna have to deal with this. So this seems as if it's, you know, it's sparking some kind of something, right? Anyway, apparently they get into it. Um, it's hurting, and next thing you know, this is going to cause a problem between the women. This is causing. So, this is I'm coming winding down now. It's been a minute. So in our actuality, it's been um a rocky little for like new beginnings, fresh start for the season 2. So all of this happening now and occurring with all of this is kind of making it like, wow, what's gonna happen really? So now we're watching to see like what's the relation with that, because like that was filmed whenever last year. I don't know. This was like 2023. It's 2024, and it seemed like they still, Lisa and Ayan still not talking. They don't seem like they made up, and so I'm like, wow, like this really rocked the friendship, and how long is it gonna rock the friendship for, and all these things. And so we're watching to see. I wish it could be something that could happen that could bring Ayan and Lisa back together. Like literally, I wish that it would be some kind of conversation or something. I don't know. But Lisa, I feel like, so winding down and everything, but Lisa, you know she's Jamaican, so I have to respect and rate her because she just comes straight. I should tell Ayan exactly how she feels. She tell her right in front of the ladies, and because so she steer. She was talking her ish, because she was like, oh, you lie with dog, you get fleas. She was like, Stanbury, so at least we know that, you know, where we at. Like, yeah, we was trying to, you know, come together, but no, you're not right. And Stanbury, like, she didn't realize who she was really sending the arrow for when she let out that information with this voice note thing. And so therefore, like, hey, look, it's a problem. Brooks was a calmest person. Surprisingly, Brooks was the calmest person at the dinner when all this was going on, because it could have went left. She could have immediately got upset with Sarah. She didn't have to wait and see what really was going on, playing Viceland and all that. So Sarah's in her confessional. She's like, oh, I don't know why they didn't understand what happened, because I was very clear. We were talking about Talene the whole time, you know, da 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 da. And then she plays a voice note, and the voice note she's playing is her and Brooks. And I'm like, no. Why are you playing the voice note with you and Brooks? You should be playing the voice note with you and Lisa, because this is where conversation is coming from. So we should have a little bit of background information from that. Why is you playing a conversation with you and Brooks talking about the incident? That don't make no sense to you. They think you're talking about Brooks. So why is you playing a voice note with them? No, I'm not understanding. Like, I'm confused. So I'm still confused. I don't understand what that was about. I don't know why she played that voice note. I'm like, why? Right? Child. The vacation then hit the fan. Cause you know I be trying not to curse. I be trying to stay clean and pure and all these stuff, like on these people's social media. Cause I just want to keep my thing together. I don't want one thing to overlap on the other. So I be trying to do the right thing. That's why I do certain things. So I'm not out here drinking, you know, sitting here with a wine glass. Child. So now, this has been my review. I am waiting to see what's gonna happen next week, because like I seen like a 7-minute clip. I'm like, who the hell? Like, where is they getting this whole 7-minute clip of those next week's episode? 7 minutes? Why do we need 7 minutes? I guess it's the peak interest or whatever and stuff, which I understand, because it's like the whole episode. So I'm like, but what they've been doing is they release some clips, but then the episode doesn't come out right away, or it doesn't come like that, or whatever. They're like trying different techniques to maneuver as we're doing this. season. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm loving the show. It's gotten more interesting for me because I'm just like, what's gonna happen now? What is gonna happen with Lisa and Ayan? Knowing that we're already here in this year and they're still not talking. And word on the curb is that at BravoCon the other day, Ayan still had an attitude with Lisa and was acting up. And I know Lisa, she not beg no friend. Cause she's Jamaican, we not beg friend, and we not beg a married friend. So I know she not beg a married no friend. She has stamp on her own 2 feet and she not use them. So right away, right? So I want to know what's gonna happen with Brooks and Caroline, and I want to know what's gonna happen with Brooks and Talene. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Like, do you think that Brooks and Talene will be able to make up their friendship? Do you think that they're even interested? I don't think Brooks is ready right now. Talene is ready, but Brooks is not ready because Talene is the one who kind of like did the negative act this time, right? So she's ready. She's ready to like fix it. Brooks is not ready because she's still hurt, and she is telling us on the episode a couple of times she said this thing hurt her or whatever. So I understand, and I understand because I would be hurt too. So let me know if you think they're gonna be friends again. Will Anne and Lisa ever reconcile? Stanbury and Lisa, do they have a chance of ever being friends for real? Sarah and Stanbury, what's gonna happen with them two? Because it seems like they have their own tension. And Saba trying to put her 2 cents in at the dinner was, yeah, she tried, but it really wasn't given. But I don't know, because I feel like Saba is a little bit maybe like me. Maybe she's slow to warm up. So let's see what's gonna happen, because I'm really looking to see, because she was picking up for her friend though at the same time, because she did say that Sarah, wasn't speaking for Brooks, and that Sarah is being a friend and da 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 da. So she let her voice be heard. So she willing to put her 2 cents in. Let's see how far she will go in like making it do what it do. Talene, how do you think Talene is doing in the show? What do you feel about her now? Like, how do you feel now that we've seen her for like 8 episodes? What do you think about her? What do you think about Rafi? What do you think about the fact that Lisa called Chris, which is Ayan's husband, when Ayan pissed her off, and then she called her husband as well? Like, it seemed that they had that kind of friendship that she could literally call Chris and tell her that she's so mad with Ayan and so on. Like, I low-key feel like that was a real relationship. Like, because if you call him my husband to complain about me, I don't know, child. It's giving something. So this has been my review of Real Housewives of Dubai. I have come to the end. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for being here with me. Go ahead, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so when I upload a video or I go live, you will be notified. Thank you for always being a part of Cafeteria Lavish. And right now we're done lavish about them people dead. We still have a little bit of lavish for lavish. So I'm going to try. I don't know, child. Because I've been doing this from like about 6 o'clock. For a while. I've done unbox. Check out my unboxing video that I did today. It's gonna be one whole video, and then it's gonna be Dubai by itself and the unboxing by itself, and then the next people will have to chat by themselves. I'm gonna take a break right now because it is 12:15. I'm tired. I'm gonna go class. I do all type of things, sit up on Zoom and all type of things in this one day. Go outside, go to doctor office, da. So right now I'm tired, so I'm gonna take a break. But what I say to you is this: see you next week for the Real Housewives of Dubai. See you every time when it comes to unboxing or Amazon, #found it on Amazon. Remember, it's Cafeteria Lavish. Remember, you can find me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and anything else. I don't know what others. I don't know. You'll see me there. So, like, share, subscribe. As always, thank you guys for watching. You have a good night. Come into the comment section. Come tell me. My friend always said, my friend Chin should have my Instagram. She named Chin Set Good. Yeah, or something like that. She always said, when I don't watch the comment section. When I don't watch the comment section, coming in on the comment section. Tell them to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, woman. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.